Embark with us on a renovation journey in the Democratic Republic of Congo. A number of years ago, we decided to renovate a small house that had been built on a piece of land we had bought a few years prior to that. The home was nothing to write home about, and that's what led us to deciding to renovate the home into a place we could stay at whenever we came home for a visit. Home being Lubumbashi in the Democratic Republic of Congo, also known as the DRC, and most famously known as Zaire. What began as a small project took another turn. Admittedly, there was a lot of trial and error. If I were to advise anyone, I would not tell them to go about things the way I did. It's a surefire way to lose way too much money. Before you begin a project, be sure of exactly what you would like to do to avoid a plethora of mistakes, but also to be aware that life happens and things may not always turn out the way you initially intended. So don't be too hard on yourselves. As you can see by the images, we began by building an addition to the small home. We put up walls that would eventually become the new hallway, kitchen, living room, dining room, bathroom, and bedroom in the new house. It doesn't look like much yet, but just you wait and see. The house kept on transforming before our eyes, and it will before your eyes as well. We had a lot of bricks made. It felt never ending because there was always a new wall being put up or another one being torn down. So after the walls, we had a corrugated iron roof put in place, one that you will eventually see us replacing. To be completely honest and transparent with all of you, I would like to mention that sometimes communicating with the engineers on the ground was a bit hard, but in the end, you always managed to make it work. I will note that you shouldn't hesitate to switch to a new engineer if you feel like your vision doesn't really align. So, as you'll see in the other images, we began cementing the walls and then shortly after preparing the ground for tiles. Although it feels like it was a seamless process through this video, there were a lot of things we had to rectify to move the project along and maintain a standard we were content with. As most of you may or may not know, it's very hard to manage a project of this magnitude from abroad. There have been many people that have assisted me along the way. I want to especially thank my niece, who has overseen this project so thoroughly and thanklessly. It would have been exceptionally hard for me to do this without her, as well as our very first engineer, who started this project with us. This video is only the beginning of a very fruitful adventure that's still ongoing. Please stay tuned for part 2. We explore the highs, the lows, what it took to find quality products to paint the house and tile the inside. Thank you so much for watching. Please stay tuned.